Hello everyone, my name is Diego Alfonso and I'm one of your hosts with the Florida Aviation Network. We are broadcasting live and in the clear from the Aerospace Discovery section in the Florida Air Museum located at the Sun and Fun Complex in Lakeland, Florida. We're celebrating our 41st annual Sun and Fun Fly-In and Exposition. Our guest today is Megan Heron. She is the Director of Domestic Sales and Marketing Experience Kissimee. And she's here with us. Megan, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'll tell you, we were talking a little bit about the things that you do and things of that nature off air. And just to get the thing started, I think that you were mentioning something that there is some sweepstakes that are giving a grand prize trip to next year's event here, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah. So Kissimmee is a very close drive, even closer flight from Lakeland. So we're here to promote that close proximity. With that, we're giving away to one lucky grand prize winner and 3 of their guests. I have my talking notes so I wouldn't forget anybody.
No problem.
We have a round trip airfare for 4, which is transferable, we'll say, for a gift card, because obviously if you're here at Sun and Fun, there's a chance that you own your own plane, so you won't need that airfare. We have a 6-day, 5-night accommodations at Tuscana Orlando Resort in Champions Gate, a rental car so you can get back and forth from Lakeland to Kissimmee, 4 tickets for the entire week to Sun and Fun's event next year, as well as a 30-minute experience in a Stallion 51 historic T6 Texan for the winner. Yes, so they'll get a hands-on orientation from our partners over at Stallion 51, so it's going to be a great prize for the winner. You have an entry, you're able to enter once per day for the entire length of Sun and Fun. So it started yesterday and it runs all the way through Sunday. So it's a great package. The way to enter, you can enter via text by texting the word sun to 82257, or you can visit our website. You go to experiencekissimee.com. and there's a link for you to click onto our Sun and Fun landing page, and you can fill it out via an online form. So if you don't have text capability, you can go online and do it.
Could you repeat the text information a little slow so that they can do it? Okay.
The word sun, like Sun and Fun, sun to the number 82257.
Very good, very good. Now, when you you have on your notes here, aviation enthusiasts can enjoy the Stallion 51 Warbird Adventures at Kissimmee Air Museum. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
So Kissimmee is home to the Kissimmee Gateway Airport, and within the Gateway Airport we have a number of aviation partners. There's Stallion 51 that offers P-51 Mustang, T6 Texan and L-39 flights. We have Warbird Adventures that has Pilot Maker and T6 Texan flights. And they also, Warbird Adventures has the Kissimmee Air Museum, so you can see old Warbird planes and things of that nature.
Okay, now as far as our viewers and listeners out there, just to give them a perspective geographically, where is Kissimmee and what is the right way to say it too?
Yeah, it's Kissimmee, not Kissimmee. We're not kissing anyone over there. Maybe, I don't know. And it's about 45 minutes, I guess, northeast of Lakeland. So it's about, you take I-4 all the way up and it's right there, and it's an even shorter flight.
And I think it's a little bit south of Orlando.
It is,
Yeah.
yes, which puts us right next to a couple of world famous theme parks you might have heard of.
Yes.
Walt Disney World, SeaWorld Orlando, and Universal Orlando. So we have a lot of visitors that come to experience the theme parks.
And Kissimmee, the airport itself, is home to the P-51 Stallion and also Tom Raleigh with the museum, you know, the War Bear Museum that is right there on the field. So now let me ask you this. I would like to know a little bit about your background.
Yeah.
And first of all, how did you got interested in doing what you're doing now?
Well, it's funny actually. I grew up in Kissimmee and I moved away as a teenager, and so never did I realize that tourism was that prevalent in the area. It's the number one market for jobs in Osceola County. We have over 40,000 jobs that the tourism businesses offer. And so I moved away, I came back, and I kind of fell into the tourism development department. I work as the director of all of our domestic marketing for Osceola County. So anything that we do that drives visitors to Osceola County domestically, I oversee. So social media, online advertising, print advertising, things of that nature. And obviously with events like Sun and Fun that are so close to Kissimmee, we want to make sure that we continue to build our brand awareness with the visitors of Sun and Fun and let them know how close we really are to the area.
Right. Are there any plans, do you know, around Kissimmee to continue boosting the tourism flow of traffic, like for the next 5 years or so?
Yeah, the county has some plans in line that will continue to develop the businesses in the area. I don't really have the specifics about that.
No, but it's good to know.
Yeah, they're continuing to evolve that area and upgrade it. Obviously, Disney opened back in 1971, and we had a number of hotels and motels that, you know, were built to accommodate the visitors of Disney, and they're in need of a facelift now. So the county does have a plan in place that will help us get to the upgrades to where we need to be.
I remember when 30 years ago, I came to Orlando about 33 years ago, and I remember driving on the 192, and it was trees.
Yeah, we still have a little bit of the green patches, but there are a number of different businesses that are there to accommodate our visitors.
And a lot of people, when they think Disney World, they think Orlando.
Right.
But the truth is, there's a lot of people that come to Kissimmee.
Yep, we're almost, if not closer, our accommodations are closer to the entrance of Disney than a lot of the Orlando accommodations, and a lot of people don't know that.
Exactly, and that's why I'm making the point, because unfortunately out there they really don't understand that, and everybody shoots for. I love Orlando. I live in Orlando, but I like Kissimmee too. I mean, it's just a fair shake.
Right, and we have over 50,000 accommodation options. A number of vacation home rentals that are great for multi-generational families. We have hotels and resorts. We even have campgrounds for those that like to experience the true outdoors of Kissimmee.
Now, for people to get this knowledge of all these things that are available to them, what would be the best way? Let's say I'm planning a vacation and I'm in Michigan somewhere. What would be the best way for me to really get informed about coming to Central Florida and within the proximity of the big tourist area, which is, you know, where Disneyland and, I mean, Disney and Universal and all the big ones are. So what would be the best way for Kissimmee to pop up?
They can visit our website at Experience Kissimee, KISSIMMEE.com, and they can request more information. We have a visitor guide, a destination magazine that we actually are just launching this week. where they can learn about all the different things there are to do in Osceola County, because we are really close to the theme parks, and that's a main driver for our visitors, but we also have a number of different types of activities and attractions outside of the theme parks. We have a number of natural attractions. You can go on an airboat ride on the headwaters of the Everglades. You can go on a hot air balloon ride. You can go zip lining. You can go horseback riding. You can go to Old Town and go shopping. We have outlet malls. We have everything under the sun that you could think of to do in the area.
I like Old Town.
Yes.
I like Old Town. Now there's also, maybe I don't know if it's still there, but there's also a kids farm.
Yep, Green Meadows Petting Farm. It's great. You can actually milk a cow
Because I remember
there.
I took my granddaughter over there and my grandkids.
Yeah, and it's things like that that people don't really know about. And once we've gotten them to get outside of the theme parks for a day and experience the things that we have to offer, they keep coming back year after year.
And the thing is that we took our kids there, our grandkids, because it's a farm, and that opportunity to pet the animals and things like that. And yet the thing that they love the most, because they did at the time, I don't know now, but they did have a hay ride.
Yep, they still have that. Yep, and then you can also milk a cow, which is the coolest thing ever.
That's right, and that's what I was going to say next.
Especially for a little kid.
It's the two things that they haven't forgotten is, because that's an experience in itself. I mean, you know, sit there, the big monster cow there, and they're doing their thing. So I do remember that, and I figured a lot of people, because I've talked to a lot of people about that, and they really don't know that those things existed. So now, do you have a booth here now in Sun and Fun, or are you in any way located on the field?
We do not have a booth this year. We did one last year, but it was a little too much for us to handle with our staff. But we are if you want to learn more about Kissimmee, you can visit if you go to the Wi-Fi splash screen. There's more information about us there. We're the official sponsor of that. We are also, I mean, that's really the extent of it for us for this year, because we don't have a sponsorship.
Now, there's one question that I haven't asked, and I don't have anything on my notes, and I don't know if I'm going to ask the right question or not, but this is an aviation place, and I have to ask this question. Do you have any experience at all in the aviation? You know, have you taken flight lessons, or are you interested in aviation or anything like that?
There is an interest in aviation, but I have not yet taken my flight lessons. I have a hard enough time driving a car. I don't know if I could manage my own plane.
Well, listen, if you can drive a car, if you can hold a job, and
check.
And if you don't ask for directions when you're lost, you can fly an airplane.
Well, I am very dependent on my GPS to get me where I need to go. I had to use it today, and I've been to Sun and Fun several times before. So.
But the reason why I know, and today you can't go anywhere without a GPS, and I wonder how we did it.
Oh my goodness.
I remember those. This is before your time, but you know, I remember when gas stations will give you maps. You lost somewhere, you pull in a gas station, and you take a map. You know, they had these maps and to help you there. Well, I think, is there anything else that you would like to let our audience know about Kissimmee and the tourist side of Kissimmee? This is your chance, and you have the floor. And
yeah, well, I think I mentioned most of the activities and attractions. There obviously are a lot more that I probably didn't mention, but I do want to mention that we do have the Kissimmee Gateway Airport. I did bring that up earlier, but the Kissimmee Gateway Airport's a great alternative to flying into the Lakeland Linder Airport. And if you want to fly in there, we have gas, we have FBOs, so full service. So it's a great alternative.
Great. Megan, it's been a real pleasure having you on the show. I learned a lot of things about Kissimmee. Our audience probably did too. So wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank
and
you.
Let's go, Kissimmee.
Yeah, that's right.
And to you, thank you so much. My name is Diego Alfonso. I'm with the Florida Aviation Network, and we'll see you next time.